Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Welcome back, my friends, to the BjjBrick Quick Podcast. My name is Byron. This is your quick jiu-jitsu podcast. We're geeking out over here. We're talking about numbers and graphs and charts, statistics. We're going to Google Trends, which you could just Google. You could Google search for Google Trends. It pops up, and then you can go to the website, type in anything you want, and you can also compare that thing to another thing. You could type in, funny dog videos and funny cat videos, see which one searches for more, or see if there's, I don't know. I put in, this time, BJJ and Judo. In my search parameters, we're going to compare two different charts, so really getting after it today. But my search parameters were from 2004 to present. And one chart we're going to compare is worldwide. Prestige worldwide. The other chart we're going to compare is just the United States. Most of my audience, not all, definitely not all. I've met some international listeners, and I appreciate you guys. But most of the audience here is from the United States. They're actually just from a handful of states. But I do think it's interesting to look at the worldwide numbers as well. So think about it. I'll give you an answer in a second. Which has more search terms, BJJ or Judo worldwide? Judo does. And man, look at this chart, guys. Got to go either to the app you're using and look at the picture, or if it's not there, you can't see it, go to BjjBrick.com, and I'll have all these images this week up on there. And okay, first off, on both these charts, worldwide and USA, there are spikes with Judo. And they make perfect sense. They are the Olympics. So every 4 years, and 5 with the COVID-19 pushing it back a year, Judo gets a shot in the arm, so to speak. Controversial phrase there. But every 4 years, Judo gets a spike in interest. That's cool for them. Good job, you guys. It's a fascinating sport, really fun to watch. But back in 2004, in the worldwide numbers, Judo was far ahead of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. In today's numbers, it's almost about the same. Now they did get a spike again for the Olympics, not a very big one. It was the smallest spike they've gotten from the Olympics in this chart. And I would say that Jiu-Jitsu has climbed to Judo's numbers, but that's not true. Judo has fallen to near Jiu-Jitsu numbers. Now, the Jiu-Jitsu is a gradual uphill. It's definitely grown over the years on this chart, but it's nothing potentially drastic at all. It's a very gradual thing. But Judo's drop is more significant with those spikes, of course. And you can see a drop in both with the COVID-19 when that hit. But they're almost the same worldwide. And they started off in 2004 as being as very far apart. Judo, it was above 50, and that was kind of a low part for that right there. And it would spike in the Olympics probably near around 80. I don't have the actual... I'm not doing a mouse all over the place for these, but and Jiu-Jitsu was around 10 or 15. It's just low numbers compared, and Jiu-Jitsu slowly climbed and Judo slowly fell. That's worldwide. So worldwide, clearly more interest in Judo over the past, and it's starting to even out. Okay, United States. Around a little after 2010. Jiu-Jitsu overtook Judo, with the exceptions of when the Olympics happened. When 3 Olympics ago, man, I could have made better notes. Judo overtook Jiu-Jitsu. 2 Olympics ago, Judo overtook Jiu-Jitsu again. But the last Olympics, Judo did not overtake Jiu-Jitsu. It was a very small bump. Now, this is the searchers. It's only for the United States. But clearly, they have switched places. Around 2000, a little after 2010, Jiu-Jitsu became generally speaking, a more popular term to search for, and this is BJJ versus Judo, not the typed out term Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I'll get to next episode, but it's a more popular term to search for than Judo. I don't know what kind of numbers Judo gyms are pulling in, but that's when I think Jiu-Jitsu, you could say, kind of took off and surpassed Judo. I guess I could type in any martial art and compare the two. I don't know how they would. That would be an interesting way to look at this. I got one more of these episodes coming up, and I guess we have two. We have two more of these episodes coming up, and that's not one of them. So if you wanted me to do more Google Trends information, let me know. Guys, if you've enjoyed the podcast, go to BjjBrick.com, find the link to Patreon, or go to Patreon and type in BjjBrick. All one word. And from there, you can support the podcast on a monthly basis. You could support, $1 or $2 or $3 per month. That means a ton to this podcast. Like I said a while ago, we don't have hundreds or thousands of people supporting this show. Each one of you is important. Each one of you makes a percentage difference, we'll say that, with your monthly support. So thank you guys for that. Hope you have a great day, and stay sweaty, my friend.